welcome back to our channel.
Welcome
it's
back,
me, Kristen.
And I'm Charlie.
And today we are going to talk about Spanx. So I know it's like a random thing to talk about, but for us women, I personally love wearing them. They make me feel super comfortable when I wear them, but I sometimes feel like they look like this. They are not the most attractive looking, but when they're on, they feel amazing. So I wanted to get my husband's input on how he feels about me wearing the Spanx, as far as like how they look.
I guess really for me, there's two things for me. Number one, I feel like if you're thin, it's weird that you're wearing one, right? That's just my opinion. Sorry. It's my opinion and I'm entitled to it. I think that if you're thin, that's just a waste because
there's nothing moving?
There's nothing moving, but I understand how you're saying that it's a security thing.
Yeah.
And for women that are a little bit more filled up, I guess, I don't know.
A little thicker.
For women that are a little bit thicker, I guess the security thing too, or maybe you don't like certain areas to show their true silhouette, I guess, right? Because that's the reason you wear them. It's because you're trying to.
I mean, it's a body shaper, so it does shape your body and slim you in to kind of hold in, you know, the meat that you don't want to move, I guess. But I personally just love the security of it. I love the tightness of how it makes me feel to where I feel like nothing's moving. But I guess, of course, obviously, for those of you out there who think, well, why not just work out? I mean, of course, there's that option, of course, of working out. But for some of us, working out becomes a little bit more challenging in my head, I guess, because I make it myself. But for me, it's just, it just makes me feel better. Like when I have it on underneath one of my dresses or whatnot, like whether it's windy or whatnot, I just feel like I have like that protection there. And just like nothing's moving, it is in place. But it does have some challenges by wearing Spanx, that's for damn sure. Like a week ago, we went dancing, we went to the club, and we haven't gone in so long, and it was so sweaty and so hot. And ladies, trying to go to the bathroom and pull down the Spanx, which is tight as heck, let me say, to try to get it all the way down, and then when you're done, you have to pull it all the way up, was a pain in my butt. Like it was a struggle.
I was wondering what was taking you so long.
Well, it was hard. And then to top it off, you've got like your jewelry on, you've got your top on, like just everything. And it was a hot mess, but I got it on, so I was fine. But I wouldn't have gone without it, but it does have like its struggles. I would say what's something that you think about as far as like once we get home and like we're changing and
it's weird to walk in and you're wearing one of these. First of all, it's kind of like, what the heck? It's a little scary, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems like it would hurt your stomach. I'm a boxer brief guy, and if they're a little tighter than usual, my stomach hurts. Yeah. And not because I've either gained weight or because they shrunk. It's just different material ones.
Yeah,
that's just how they are, I guess. But
for sure,
I don't know, how do you breathe wearing one of these?
Well,
things?
you know, this part like on me, there's different kinds, of course. This one's not an actual Spanx brand, but it is a body shaper. But this particular part right here goes all the way up here. So literally, it's like the smallest part of like your upper part, you know. So it's not uncomfortable. I mean, maybe there are certain ones out there that aren't that comfortable, but this one is. Because you know what, there are some, like there's some that will cut into your legs, which is like kind of awkward. Not cut it into where like you lose circulation, but cuts it into where it can make your outfit like not look cute.
That's what I was going to say, because I feel like as a guy, I think maybe just me. I feel like sometimes I can tell, not that I'm staring at anyone in particular, but sometimes, you know, you can just tell like, okay, it looks like, because their arms and their head doesn't match the silhouette of the body or something. I
don't know. I guess, I guess just depends. I guess that's how his perspective from a guy point of view, but
maybe at the end of the day, I feel like this is still a filter. I don't know.
I guess so. But
I don't know if it does more good to you.
Maybe it could do something up here to you, I'm sure, because then we get away with wearing it, and when we're wearing an outfit feeling slim, opposed to just kind of like, working out and making ourselves feel better without it.
It does feel like they were kind of like biker shorts, I guess. Like
kind of.
Who knows,
but as it does get to the top, it does get a little bit more snuggy, like because it's meant to right. So, and you know what, when I wear it, it doesn't like, oh my gosh, super drastically change my body shape. For me, it's just kind of like, I love how it holds everything in place, because I do have friends and family members that are skinnier and they do wear them. And they just wear them because it's a comfort thing of helping, I don't know, make them feel better with just having something underneath.
Is it like
I'm not sure.
Is it like a cuddle blanket maybe?
Maybe a safety blanket. Yeah, definitely, because I know I feel comfortable with it, with wearing a dress. Even when I was skinnier, I've always worn like biker shorts or something like that underneath my dresses. And I know that's not something that he's always liked. He's always like, I don't understand why you wear them. But for me, it's just like a comfort thing. I like the fact of knowing, like, if it's windy or if I bend over a certain way, like, I don't know. I'd rather somebody see my Spanx than to see my butt. Like, I don't know. True. To me, it's just, that's why I use them. I like the way they make me feel, but they do have their struggles. And I'm sure depending on the kind of brand and the different kind of body shapers that you use, I'm sure some of you guys have some that maybe are completely uncomfortable, and like waist trainers, for example, or something similar to kind of like Spanx, to where it holds you in. But I can't seem to like understand those. Those ones hurt me. And I don't know if I just kind of tried on the wrong ones. If some of you guys know some, waist trainers that are good out there that don't actually hurt you, or like if you're wearing something tight, you can't see like the snaps of it or whatnot, please let me know. I'd be open into hearing, which ones are out there to try. But we just thought for sure talking about Spanx would be like a really cool topic, because
there's a lot. I mean, me as a guy, there's a few times where we've gone to like flea markets or a swap meet, and they're selling their off-brand ones, and I'm like, what the heck? There's some with like suspenders, and those even like buckle, and there's some where
the dress, and
it's like a whole bodysuit. I'm like, why does your calves need to have
because
Spanx?
If you're wearing, like, for example, ladies, if you're wearing a pantsuit, sometimes you want to bring in your thighs to have a little bit more of, like, to where they don't move, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I know I went on a mission to try to find me some capri style ones, and I absolutely love them.
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know, there's a lot of weird looking ones and different material ones for it too. I don't know.
Well, they're definitely not
but
pretty
they do
to look
I
at.
have noticed that they do make
ugly.
They do make some of these for guys now. I have noticed that there's some that are like tank tops almost. But then what's the point of buying one if you're gonna wear a tank top anyway? I don't know. To me, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, I guess because people would have certain reasons. Like, if I were to look at that from a woman's perspective, my perspective, I would say, well, he's probably wearing it because maybe his chest is a little loose, or maybe his stomach is a little loose, and he's not comfortable with it. So he wears it underneath his tank top to kind of hold him in place. So, it's giving him, or the person, it's giving me the confidence to wear it and feel comfortable in what it is that I'm wearing, if that makes sense.
Most of the time, for me as a guy, very rarely do I wear tank tops, and when I do, I'm super uncomfortable. The tank top already makes me feel like I'm tight, and I get hot really easily too.
It's like a heater.
Yes, I sweat. Like, if I start to do anything physical, I sweat. But what I'm getting at is that wearing a tank top already makes me feel even hotter. Yeah. So I can't imagine like wearing one of these. The material, I mean, I don't know if they wick sweat away, if they're meant to keep you cool,
I'm not really
or what.
Sure.
But I feel like I would go claustrophobic, man. Just having one of these on,
so
like,
tight.
I'm like, nobody get close to me, especially we're in an elevator.
You're probably right. There probably are some women and men that feel that way about them, because there are some people that are claustrophobic and can't have anything too tight on their body. And I'm sure that exists out there. For me, I don't really have that issue for the most part. I normally run pretty cold. So for me, just the whole club situation for me was a little bit of a mission, because I wasn't used to it. I would typically wear it just like, out about to dinner or to birthday parties. So I wasn't insanely like sweaty or hot. So it was definitely an experience going dancing, and the struggle was real with these Spanx in the bathroom. I was starting to wonder if my person in the next stall was like, what the hell is she doing? But no, for sure. I mean, I don't know, is there anything else that you would?
No, I mean, I guess for the spouse or the partner that doesn't wear these, I guess be a little bit more understanding. I know that we don't understand it, we don't get it. I mean, at least I don't. There's sometimes where I'm like, hey, don't put it on.
Yeah.
Because
he doesn't think they're cute. They're
no,
obviously not sexy.
No.
They're not sexy at all. They're very ugly.
But I understand. I see. I mean, I guess, if a guy feels insecure and he's wearing a tank top, I guess that kind of translates as the same thing. Or just in general, if anybody feels more comfortable wearing a tank top, then obviously there's a reason behind it. I don't like them. I don't like to feel constrained. I think that's the word.
Not that he's tried mine on or anything, but
restrained, I think is the word. I don't know.
I'm sure like your impression of them from seeing me wear.
Who knows? That might be a video where I try one on. I'm gonna find one
for the whole day.
I don't know for the full day.
Fun.
Nah, I can't do the whole day.
I wonder if they make like a guy's one, like a guy bottom Spanx, and we can get
biker shorts. Biker shorts. I feel like already.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you would have to have the high waist too.
No.
Well, no, because I think people wear them for certain reasons. Some people only get the ones that have the butts on it. I do know that they also make the kind, which now I know by going dancing up, but they also make them to where you can they're crotchless. TMI. But I do know that some do come crotchless so that it is easier to go to the restroom, so that when you are in a situation like
that's kind of scary though, because what if you have some overspill or some you're in a hurry and you have some wiping issues or something.
Well, you don't really think about that, but I could see that it could get a little I don't know, it could get a little yucky, but it's an option. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
But let us know if you guys would like to see a challenge of Charlie wearing my Spanx for even if it was like for 2 hours. If he wore them for 2 hours and how he really felt. But we would have to get one more his size.
Maybe I'll do it. If you guys follow us on our Instagram page, I might just do it. Maybe I'll vlog on there what we're doing.
I think it'd be hilarious. So please vote to let us know if it's something you'd want to see. I think it'd be so fun. But we just thought it'd be a cool topic to go on here and talk about, because we've never really discussed it. And I've been wearing Spanx and tights for many years. And I know he's always made like little comments here and there about them, but it makes me feel better when I wear them. And I do understand by putting work in and working out could also build up my confidence to where I don't have to wear them. So I do understand that. But for right now and for the last few years, this is what worked for me, and I absolutely enjoy them. So any ladies or men out there that you guys wear them and you've got pros and cons about it, please comment below and let me know how you feel about them or how your spouse feels about them. Because I know it's just something that people don't typically talk about.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, I the only thing I could say is I understand a little bit now, and if it's one less thing for you to worry about when we go out, then do it, because I'd rather you be more comfortable when we're out dancing than to be thinking about stuff moving around, or
just my dress coming up, or I don't know. It's just, for me, it's a safety net. It makes me feel together and complete by wearing it. So, but thank you guys all for watching. We had a blast discussing it with you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and like and share, please. We look forward to doing these videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But we would love to know if you guys have any content or anything that you would like us to discuss as a married couple on our opinions on how we deal with it.
If you guys have questions about marriage in general, hit us up, man. We're always available. So
yes, thank you. Bye. Have a great day.